Hi, Patrick.
Hi, Robin.
How are you today?
Oh, I am fantastic.
You are. I, so today for W, I wanted to share a super simple, one of my favorite exercises, which is just to say a positive what if. And I know you just said that it's one of your favorites too.
It is.
And I think it kind of lifts us up and out of our humanness or out of our programming, right? So if you say, I am fabulously healthy. So anything that you want, I am fabulously healthy. If you have a health condition, the subconscious, which is so powerful, right? 95, 97% of us, it's going to say, no, you're not. Shut down, right? And then all of this power of our consciousness is stopped from receiving that. And I think that's why people start affirmations and then stop affirmations. But if you just say, what if I am fabulously healthy? There's no shutting down. There's no shut door. It's an open door. What if? What if my intuition is amazing? What
I
if,
love it.
right? What if?
What if? And to me, it's an immediate gateway into possibility and
Mhm.
into imagination. And it can start to feel really, really playful. Like if I were to ask you, what if you were on stage right now and there were 1 million people all around you waiting for you to make a speech?
Ah, also a good way to see what you need to work on.
And then you get to put yourself in that place, right? And really think about, wow, if I had one message to deliver right now to 1 million people, what could that be? It just takes you into that possibility. And to me, that's just pure gold. It takes you out of whatever resistance you might be experiencing now and just boom. All right, I'm there. Like that's now my now.
Hmm. Hmm. And I think it's also important to realize that we don't have to answer it. It's even just saying, what if? It almost, it's not, it's almost like it's not the conscious mind's job anyway to answer it, right? It just opens the door. It opens the door and lets the universe answer it,
Exactly. We ask a question and the universe answers. So let's ask questions that we want the answers to.
right?
And I'll use this before I go to bed. That's one of my favorite techniques when I'm lying in bed right before I fall asleep in that kind of late stage, like place where I know I'm really incubating what my subconscious is going to do overnight. I might ask that question of like, like what if I were very abundant? And I know that I'm then seeding that into the dream space.
I love that. And I think it's good to really make it juicy and good and big and because there's no believing necessary, right? It's just what if? What if everything works out better than I imagined? What if the trip is smooth and easy? What if everyone gets along easily? Like so you can just go through whatever you want even if it seems impossible, and just add a positive what if to the beginning of it. It's super simple. One of my teachers, Marie Manucherry, she said it's like her favorite. She's this amazing intuitive healer, and that's kind of like her main tool. She gives everyone like a positive what if, and so I remember I printed one out very big so I could see it without my glasses and put it in my clothing drawer. So every morning when I pull out my clothes, there it is right on top. And it just seeds the consciousness. And then after a while, it's because it becomes part of you if you see it every day.
Oh, I love that. It's amazing. And to me, there's also like a real potential for this playful element that comes into, like, I kind of imagine if I'm standing in front of a million people and just looking out at this crowd, I might feel stage fright. But if I ask a what if, like, well, what if all of these people were actually just cats? Then suddenly I find myself just laughing about it. Like, it helps me get that distance from whatever that fear is I'm feeling in the moment. So there's that real lightness that emerges. So even if that positive doesn't feel immediately accessible in whatever moment you're in, if you can just go with something whimsical or something that would, kind of make you laugh the same way that kids so easily step into this, they live in this universe of what if and imagination. They will very readily pretend to be cats.
Right.
So to them, the whole universe is what if. So to me, it also brings that really delightful, playful quality to it.
Mm, that's beautiful. Well, cheers to the positive power of what if.
Cheers to what if.